years ago. I moved to Alabama, and I didn't want to move to Alabama. I met my wife, and her mother worked abroad all the time, and so she didn't see her much. And she said, I'm moving closer to my mother. And I said, I don't know if I'm going down there or not. I said, I see too much First 48 down there. I don't know if I want to go to Birmingham. But, I talked to my mama, and I talked to my pastor, and he gave me his blessings. And I said, okay, so we're going to try something new. I've never been away from Mississippi. I'm 30 years old, and that's all I know. Little old country. I stayed in. I didn't know anything else. But it was a purpose. I didn't start preaching until I got here. I knew God had a calling on my life, but I did not grab on to it. I kept running, and I was in and out of that. I love to go to church, and I love the Lord, but I was just running. And and I thank God for my wife. God using her for me to make that move, and I've been blessed since I moved down here. I was telling Pastor yesterday. I said, he asked me. He said, last time I preached was my sister's funeral last year. My mom lost 3 siblings. My sister died of breast cancer almost 4 years ago. My brother got murdered last year in April. My sister died of scleroderma in October. 2 in 1 year, 6 months apart, 5 months apart. So that was a tough time that my family had to deal with, especially my mother. But trouble don't last always. One prayer may endure for the night, but joy come in the morning time. And I'm telling this to encourage somebody. It don't matter what you're going through. Don't matter what it looked like or what it seemed like. God already knew how He's going to get you out of it. See, He already made a way of escape. He already made a way of escape. And it's a blessing to be here in the house of the Lord, preaching God's word. God called me to do it, so won't I do it? Willing to do it, instead of being forced to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I'd rather suffer for Him than suffer in the world. Because if I suffer for Him, then I got something to fall back on.
Yeah.
If I suffer for the world, I'm gonna go to anything to try to ease the pain. It's gonna be drugs, it's gonna be alcohol, it's gonna be anything.
Yeah.
But I'd rather go to Him. I'd rather lean and depend on Him.
Yes, sir.
But I thank Pastor for asking me to preach. I had to think about it a little bit. Then I went home and I felt crazy. I said, why in the world do I have to think about preaching? So, why do I think about preaching? Sometimes when you meet new people, sometimes you don't know how to react, And it's not nothing against Pastor. And I heard so much about Jeanette. I come home and talk about it every day. Every single day. I'm like, well, I know you like this woman. Because my wife she don't deal with very many people. And I know she likes Jeanette. And that's a blessing because she go to work, she work hard, she go to work, and she back home. And she ain't working at LabCorp, she on the computer working. She's finishing school, getting a PhD, and stuff like that. So she's a hard working woman. And she, like I said, Miss Jeanette, I don't know what it is about you, She's talking about you. The whole clique.
It's them Filipinos.
Sisters, so she talk about all y'all. So I know she like y'all. We met a few people that she didn't mingle with too. And it wasn't meant for her to mingle with. But God knows what He's doing.
Yes, sir.
And if He didn't, I wouldn't be up here today. Preaching the word of God. But anyway, we're gonna give God the glory and give God the praise because He's so much word there, but there's so much going on in the world. And if you look at it in the natural eye, you'll give up. If you look at it in the natural eye, you will give up. You won't see the God in it. But God, where are you at? Where was you at when the 17 kids got murdered? Where was you at? Where was you at when my brother got murdered? Where was you at when my sister had this sickness? You said that you were a healer, oh God.
All right.
But Lord, I didn't see you in it. Like I was telling Pastor last night, God didn't say where He was going to heal us at. He said, I hear you. I was wounded for your transgression, bruised for your iniquity. Chastisement of my peace was upon you, but by my stripes you're healed. But He didn't say where I was going to heal you at. I said, I'm kind of a little jealous because they in heaven rejoicing. The one that died for your sin. Now you get to meet Him. You don't have to worry about this pain and sickness no more. Now, we the one have to worry. Because we living in a world with just so much going on. You just never know next what's going to happen. That's why it's best to stick to God. And stay on his team. Because you're on anybody else's team, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Come today, if I would title this message, it would be, hold on a little bit longer. Change is coming. I took this last night. I was praying and I didn't know really what to preach on. And I said, this is such a short notice, Lord. I'm just going to have to trust you. But we're going to come up out of the book of Job, chapter 1.
My Lord.
There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job. That man was perfect and upright, one that feared God and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east. And his sons went and feasted in their house, every one his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it was so, when the days their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. We go there for a minute. It said Job was a perfect man, and his substance was great. We can't compare his substance to the substance that we got today. The cattle that he had was their wealth back then. That was his money. And if you look at, he said, Job offered blunt offerings to God. It said, it may have been that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Job went on and fixed this from the start. He said, may have been. He didn't say they did. He said, may have been.
Yes, sir.
He said, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it just in case. Because I need to make sure that I'm A1 with God.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I need to make sure that I'm A1 with God. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this thing before it happens, basically. Okay? Okay. Then it said he was a perfect man. Sometimes when we got substance, that's all we look at. That's all we dwell on. You lose that car, you lose that house, and you just go crazy. Sometimes, you can turn this around a little bit. Can you handle what God takes from you? Can you handle it? Are you focused on your substance of what you got, or your eyes really on the cross? Or on Christ? Or on the kingdom of heaven? Because God says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness. And all those things shall be added unto you. Seek first, and he'll give you what you want. I heard somebody say, if you will seek his face, you'll get what's in his hand. We have to seek it first. But this Job wasn't the type of man that was worried about the substance. He was worried about his son maybe doing wrong against God. So he went and offered blunt sacrifice for his children to make everything was still okay with God. I'm going to go on a little further. Y'all just be patient with me. He said, now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him? Now, God said, let me put somebody for you. Have you checked that one out over there?
Mama.
What about that one over there? Have you considered that one right there? Everything is not a personal attack from the enemy.
All right.
Talk now.
Maybe God allowed that to happen to you for a reason. Because a lot of us will say, Lord, I trust you. I really trust you. But do you really trust me? Because you saying you trust me, now I'm going to put you to the test. And see if you really do.
Talk now.
He said, have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and eschewed evil. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, will Job fear God for naught? Now, has not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he have on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hand, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now and touch all that he have, and he will curse thee to thy face. Now, keep in mind that the enemy was once in heaven with God. But he's still trying to tell God, he gonna curse you. He gonna curse you. Go ahead and touch everything he got. You kept a hedge around him, so he have no reason to do wrong. He have no reason to curse you because you kept a hedge around him. Right? So knowing the God we serve, be like, well, even though you know what I can do, I'm gonna still show you anyway. Come on now. We got to quit. The devil is a lie anyway. So when he lied to us, quit letting it become a truth in our mind. Amen. See, we're letting it fall. See, my mother-in-law said one time, don't let a bird make a nest on your head. Let him fly by, but don't let it make a nest in your head. And that's what happens. The enemy, he put that thought in your head and you start to believe the lie that he's telling you. I never get well because sister so-and-so didn't get healed. Well, I never get well because brother so-and-so didn't get healed. I got the same type of cancer they got. I got the same kind of disease they got. And I will never be healed. I just don't believe it. Well, you just stop God's hand. God said, without faith, it's impossible to please me. Amen. You have faith, the grain of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain into the sea.
Yes, sir.
Faith moves God. Yes. It's what you can't see. It's what you can't see that moves God. We tell Peter, Dr. Thomas, you saw it now. You saw the holes in my hand. But blessed are the ones that believe and haven't seen. You got to stand on your faith when you ain't got nothing else. The enemy will push you off the edge. But if you got God, you won't hit the bottom. If you got God, you won't hit the bottom. We got to stop believing the lies of the enemy. He's been alive from the beginning. That's why he headed the way he headed at. So he know I'm not making it to heaven. My home is hell. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to convince everybody of this lie and take them to hell with me. But it's your decision. It's your decision to trust God. Because when you don't, you're hurting yourself. Oh, I ain't saying we're not perfect now. Like I told Pastor yesterday, I questioned it a little bit in my mind. 2 siblings in 5 months, 6 months apart. I'm like, Lord, I know my brother wasn't living the way he should have. He was living a rough life. But the way they murdered him was pretty bad, Lord. My mama prayed day in and day out. Called me and talked to me about my brother.
Justify that.
I prayed for him. But should I be mad at God? Should I be mad at God? No, I shouldn't be mad at God because I knew something was going to come out of it. And I'm going to tell you this little quick thing right quick. It's a girl that dreamed. I told my mama, she said, I dreamed about your brother and it was so, about your son and it was so real. She said, he come from around the house. And he said, tell mama I'm good. Her prayers worked. Whew. And look, if that's not confirmation, I said, okay. I was talking to a girl. She said, I dreamed about your brother last night. She said, and it was so real, I woke up crying. I knew he was dead. She said, but he came to me and said, don't worry about me, I'm good. That's confirmation.
Yes, sir.
I believe he made it in. I believe he had time. See, I don't know what that does to me. Huh? That's confirmation that God gave me that he's all right. See, sometimes we don't live a life, but God give us time to get it right. And when you got time to get it right now. You can't wait till you're on your deathbed or you're on your sick bed to get it right. To get it right. I question God in my mind. Why, Lord? Why? Did it have to be so close together? I know we're going to die. My mom always said, we're going to die, but boy, be ready. When God calls you, be ready. We know we're going to die, but the thing is, be ready. I tell my kids all the time, I said, don't wake up in this house with no attitude. I said, what job you got? What bills you pay? So why are you mad and angry? What are you going through so bad till you have to wake up with your lips poked out? I said, if I can wake up, and I'm the type of person that's always in good spirit. They probably tell me, you play too much, Dad. I know they do, because I look at their face. I ain't got time for you today. I said, I worked all those hours and my knees hurt too. I ain't got time for you either. Your attitude anyway. Well, my point is, you looking all sad. Look like you're sucking on lemons. Why? God bless you to see. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. They laid down and they didn't get up this morning. Somebody was driving to church, believe it or not, and they had a car wreck and they died. They just buried a minister from our church in Mississippi 3 months ago. Going down the highway, lost control of the car. Just him by himself. Young minister. You never know. That's why I tell my kids, don't wake up with them all kind of twisted attitudes. I deal with enough of that at work. Look, I got about 5, 6 guys that work up under me, and I'm telling you, they worship just like kids. And they grown men. And having to deal with that, I said, I don't come in with attitude, so why are y'all coming with it? Why y'all waking up with attitude? But I didn't feel like waking up for school this morning. I'm just tired. Well, you know what? Somebody didn't wake up this morning. I told them yesterday, I said, get up and give God glory that you woke up this morning. That you opened your eyes. That you got breath to breathe. That you can see, that you can hear. Because he didn't have to do it, but he did. His grace and mercy worked one more time then. It worked one more time. Just for you. And Lord, I'm thankful for it. That I can lift my hands and give you glory. That I can lift my hands and give you praise. That I can thank you that I've seen another day. Not just Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't just want to praise you on Sunday, but I want to praise you all through the week. Because Lord, you put that in me to do. We weren't created for ourselves, we was created for his purpose. It's the purpose for everybody in him. When God created Adam, he created him for the Garden of Eden to tend to his business, not your business. That's what he did. So get it right. Get it right. It's not about me and you. We're going to spend eternity somewhere. Somewhere. And it's only 2 places. There ain't no more than that. Heaven and hell. He said, streets of gold, many mansions. I heard a preacher say, you know what? If you read on this stuff, they saying, that can't be true. There can't be no streets of gold, no many mansions. That can't be true. I heard a preacher say, well, if it's not true, I don't care if heaven knee deep in mud, I want to go. If it's knee deep in mud, I want to go. I want to go. Paul said, repent daily. Even the thoughts in your mind have you sinned.
Forgive me,
because I'm telling you now, they come. They don't care what nobody say. I don't think no evil thoughts in your lying then. You're just lying. Repent. Go ahead and repent right now.
Forgive me, Lord.
We all do. We all do. My brother died, I was ready to go. hey, I said, hey, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, if I would have killed him, okay, but I'm been locked up away from my family. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
The Lord said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Yes. He can handle it better than I can. Oh, yeah. So why go put my hands in it? Yep. Go and mess it up? Nah, to mess myself up. Yeah. Looking long faced and sitting in prison.
Talk, man.
Come on now. Yes. We have to walk righteous. Yes, we do. Only the righteous shall see God. Be ye holy, for I am holy. Yes. That's what God said. I didn't say it now. His word said it. That's what it said. That's what his word said. Be ye holy, for I am holy. Yes. We got to get it right while we're here. Yes. Because once you die,
it's over.
It's over. It's too late then. It's too late then to get it right. One guy told me at work, he said, my dad died of cancer. He said he got it right on his deathbed. He said, well, I guess that's the way I'm going to do it. I said, man, don't play with God. Yeah, don't test God, man. I said, you might not have that chance.
You're right, Doc.
I said, you need to get it right now. Yes. You need to get it right now. Well, I really don't believe in God. I said, man, that's okay. I said, well, you need to just try it. I said, try him for yourself. I'm not going to force him on you. I said, try him for yourself. Yes, sir. I said, because I tried it for myself. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Hey, I'm telling you. Taste and see that the Lord is good. I'm telling you, when I first gave my life to the Lord, oh my God. I'm telling you. Look, 9 o'clock prayer on Tuesdays and Fridays, I was there. I'm telling you, in the men's choir, I was there. Yes, sir. Now, young kids out there doing what they want to do, I said, I want to be in the house of the Lord. I'm praying. I'm telling you, doing whatever I had to do to stay where I needed to stay. Yes, sir. And with everyday life being so busy, we'll miss it. Oh, yeah. Help us. We'll miss it. You think God ain't going to take care of you? He will. Oh, yes. He's Jehovah Jireh, our provider. Yeah, that's what he is. You say, I got to work. No. If you put God first, he's going to take care of you. You know you got to work. He will. Mm-hmm. But you're going to overdo it to where you ain't giving him no time. And I already said he was a jealous God, so what you going to do? Mm-hmm. Huh? Everything you got now, he's snatching. What you going to do? Everything Job had was snatched from him. Mm-hmm. Messenger after messenger come to him and told him about his cattle being stolen, the roof that fell on his kids and killed his kids, and everything. They said he ripped his mantle and shaved his head. Nigga that come, nigga that depart. He said, blessed be the name of the Lord. Mm-hmm. Oh, how many of us thinking we went through all that? We'll fall out, blessed be the name of the Lord. Lord, thank you that was Job and not me. I'm telling you because I don't know. I'm preaching the truth. Do you want me to lie to you? And then turn around, his wife said, you still hold on to your integrity after all this? After all this, you still hold on to your integrity? Won't you curse God and die? Whoa. Now, you're going through all you're going through, and then your wife tell you, curse God and die. Go ahead and die. He said, you speak of a foolish woman. Curse my God and die? I may be going through, but I'm not going to curse my God and die.
Talk back.
You shall not die. This too shall pass. Mm-hmm. It's all up to you. This too shall pass. This won't kill you. Then his friends come to him. And something that you had to do for this to come upon you. So he was being attacked from all angles of life. Now, I need pastor. If I'm going through something, I need my pastor. I need to talk to him. I need them to encourage me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't need him to say, well, Minister Adrian, it had to be something that you have done for this to become upon you. When I know I haven't done anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's something that you had to do for this to come upon you. And then your wife tell you, you know, I was preaching a sermon one time. The closest people to you sometimes are the worstest one for you.
That's true. Amen. You're right.
Because some of them are not there where you at.
Talk back.
Their spiritual life is not. So what God's showing you, they don't see it. That's why you have to be connected when you're together.
Yes, sir.
So you can see what your husband see. You get what I'm saying? Or you can see what your wife see. Whatever God's showing y'all, you have to see it together because he said you're one flesh.
Yeah.
I don't need you talking down on me when I'm going through something. I need you praying for me.
Yes, sir.
I don't need you asking all these questions about what happened while you're going through what you're going through, but I need you to pray for me. Grab my hand and let's get on our knees and go before the Lord and pray about this thing. I'm already going through enough now. So I don't need you to talk against me. I need you to pray with me.
Yes, sir.
God said, whatever shall be bound on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatever shall be loosed on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Let's bound this thing and let's loose this thing together. Let's touch and agree on this thing. He said, a house divided against itself will fall. We don't need to be divided. We don't need to be divided. But after all Job went through,
Yes, sir.
after all he went through, God blessed him. Blessed him double for his troubles.
Yes, sir.
He gave him back double everything that he lost. I look, let me tell you something. Look, I lost a lot of things. And some I don't want back. But God had blessed me in the places, in the areas that I need to be blessed in.
Yes, sir.
Because he knows some of that mess, Lord, thank you for taking it. Maybe I might have hold on to it, but I thank God he loved me enough to snatch it from me.
Yes, sir.
And when I came to the realization, I said, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Because if I would have hold on a little bit longer, I may have been in trouble. It's only two things. Things can land you in jail or either hell. Some things we want to hold on to so bad. Let God take that mess.
Let it go. Yes.
Let it go. You better off with that and leave it alone. It said Lot's wife turned and looked back and turned to a pillar of salt. Leave that crap back there. Leave it back there. God telling you don't even look back. Leave it in the past.
Talk, man.
Because if you bring that crap up with you, you're going to have the same problems you had back then. Let it go. Let it go. Because if it hurts, God will heal it. He delivered you from it. He delivered you from it. Oh, we all been through something that God had to deliver us from. So don't act like you're saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost all your life. Because you ain't been. Because I sure ain't been. I sure ain't been. Lord, thank you, Jesus, for deliverance. Thank you for deliverance. Somebody said, if it wasn't for the Lord on my side, where would I be?
No,
I know telling. No telling. I'm telling you. I was talking to my daughter last night and I told my daughter, I said, I love this right here. I said, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still water. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. He prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Hold on, I'm going to go back to that one. He prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. So that means if your cup running over, that's overflow. More than enough. Keep on pouring water in a cup, what it does? It runs over. Boy, stop putting that water in that cup. That's more than enough. I know your mama told you enough. That's more than enough you need. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow. It didn't say I shall follow it. But it said it shall follow me. Huh? Wherever I go, it shall follow me. If you ain't tried God, you need to try for yourself. Don't let me tell you, but try them for yourself. Get in this word and dig deep in this word. Because if you don't put nothing in, you don't get nothing out. The word is what keeps you in an everyday life. God said, the anointing is what destroys the yoke, Pastor. The anointing is what destroys the yoke. Bring your burdens to God. The anointing is what destroys the yoke. Don't be scared to be delivered. God knows what it is. He knows what it is you're going through. It's no surprise to him. He knew it before you got in it. So don't be ashamed to get out of it. You come to the altar and you lay that stuff on the altar and say, Lord, I'm done with it. Clean me up, Lord. God said he'll cleanse you as white as snow. Oh, that's pretty white. That's pretty clean. Lord, I need that cleansing. Cleanse me as white. Clean me as white as snow. And who can do it better than God can? Who can do it better than God can? I've been through the struggle, but it didn't break me. This thing didn't come to kill me, but it come to build me. It said God is the potter and we're the clay. You ever know you see the clay on the potter's wheel? And when they're forming the clay, you see it, you see the things fall off, right? The stuff that we don't need in our life. When God's shaping and forming us and we tell God, Lord, I surrender all to you. When he starts shaping and forming you, it hurts. Because he's snatching away some of the things that you don't need. And sometimes we argue with him and say, Lord, I need that. No, you don't. You think you do because you lived with it for so long. And we don't want to let go. The same day my wife told me, I've been at my job for 16 years in June. Lord knows, I thank you for a job that I hate. My wife said, well, you ain't know nothing about it. I said, you're right. You're right. I ain't doing nothing about it. But I told my wife, I've got to do something about this. Because if I'm trusting God like I say I'm trusting God, that means I can step out on faith. Faith is dead without works. I got to step out and do it. Now I can't just lay there and say, Lord, I need you to bless me with a job and don't go out and look for one. So faith is dead without works. That means I need to get up and I need to go. I have to let go of what I've been holding on for so long. And that's that job. It's my security. That's what no.
There you go.
This is the source right here. He's the source. He's my provider. Because he wakes me up, enabling me to go to that job and work. Oh, he can do it somewhere else too. And somewhere that I enjoy working at. But I got to trust him. My first thing is I have to step out on faith and believe that God going to open up that door. But when he opens it, I got to walk through it. I can't just sit here and go, oh, no about all that. I don't think I need to walk through that door. That may not be for me. When I'm going to trust God and just walk through the door and believe him. Because if you don't ever try it, how you going to know? If you don't ever try it, how you going to know? We have to stop giving the enemy power over our mind and lying to us. I'm more than a conqueror because he told me I was.
Yes, sir.
Greater is he in me than he that's in the world. It said the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, everything that dwells therein. If everything belongs to him, that means I can have what I want if I serve him. Amen. That means I can have what I want. Amen. Right? Because why? I'm a child of the king.
Yes, sir.
Did he not say, asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find, knocking the door shall be opened unto you? Yes. Huh? If you're going to read the word, you got to believe the word. Amen. You got to believe it. We can't just sit here and allow the enemy to keep on pushing us around and beating up on us. Because sooner or later we're going to lay down and die. Yes. Not die, but spiritually die. Yes. Oh, it did happen. It did happen. You see a lot of TV ministry. A lot of them had just faded away. You hear nothing else about it. You see a lot of people that's preaching the gospel. Churches are closed down. You hear nothing else about it. And the next time you see them, they just walk around just like a regular person.
My Lord.
And the thing we don't need to do is criticize these people. What we need to do is pray for this man.
Amen.
Because you know what? That man once prayed for you. We so quick to give up on people. So quick to criticize them. Don't even know. Well, it's probably something he did. We got to stop putting our mouth on people.
Yes.
And talking about people. And just tell the Lord, just bless him, Lord. Just touch his mind, Lord. He may be going through something, Lord. We don't know what he's going through, Lord. It's none of my business. But Lord, I'm coming to you and I'm praying for him. And you go to him, you say, brother and sister, I'm praying for you. Don't say you're praying for him and you're not praying for him. If you're praying for him, if you say you're going to pray for him, pray for him.
Yes, sir.
A lot of us say that and we don't do it.
Amen.
That's the truth, I'm telling you. A lot of us don't do it. But whatever God said you can have, you can have.
Yes.
God said he's no respecter of person. He blessed Job double for his troubles. He'll bless you double for yours too. He'll do it. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Say, I ain't never had, so I won't have. Well, you won't have then. If you're going to speak that, then you won't have. And you don't have to even speak it out your mouth. You can even think it. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. So speak that thing into existence. Folks ain't never seen it come to pass. That's why they can't speak it. Well, I ain't never seen it come to pass. All I had in my life was hard times. All I had was trouble. The Bible said trials and tribulations come to make us stronger. So go through this thing.
All right.
Go through it. Yes, it's going to hurt. It do. It do hurt. But go through this thing. We'll lift up hands. I don't care if you're by yourself in the house. And Lord, I praise you. I give you glory for what you're about to do.
Yes, sir.
But Lord, I also thank you for what you already done.
Yeah.
Because I know you're going to open up that door that was closed in my face. Another one. And Lord, I praise you for it. Whatever it may be. If your finances are hit, Lord, I speak it into existence. That my finances is going to open up.
All right.
I speak people. What you pray for? God ain't going to bless you no money. What?
Yeah.
Why you won't? Okay, we go back to what I just said earlier. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. And his righteousness, and all those things shall be added unto you. Did he say, but take money out of it? Take finance out of it. Did he say that?
No, you did not.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. So I'm not going against the word of God because he didn't say that.
All
Right.
I'm going to close in a minute. But quit letting the enemy lie to you. God got more for you than you know.
All right.
He got more. Why you here?
Yeah.
People say, yeah, when I die. No. Why you here?
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Why you here? It's people that's living right and living good. Yeah, they're living good and they're living right. They still love the Lord.
All right.
They're not letting that substance blind them from who God is.
All right.
They're not letting that substance blind them. I was telling my wife the other day, I said, you can get that cut off, that cut off, that cut off, and that cut off if you want to. You get what I'm saying? You can't get too caught up in what you got
Say that.
and forget God.
That's right.
Because we will. And it's so easy to forget God. Real easy. And the reason I'm testifying and telling y'all this is because I've done it. I've done it. I got caught up in everything that was going on around me. And, well, I don't have to pray. I ain't pray this day, but I pray tomorrow. And my problem is, I'm going to bed. I get off work at night. I'm going to lay in the bed. I'm going to lay in the bed and pray. No. If Jesus got on his knees and prayed to the Father, why can't I get on my knees?
All right.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
And pray to God. I'm just trying to be real with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be real with y'all. It ain't over till God says it's over.
Amen.
Right.
Quit laying down like it's over.
Amen.
We want to mope and complain. I said, sometimes if I laid down, I said, if I went based on how I feel, I lay down and just, Lord, I just want to die. Because I'm pretty sure everybody don't feel 100% every day.
That's right.
You don't.
That's right.
Because a lot of those smiles is fake. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Right?
Yeah.
They are. Go to work with a chip on your shoulder. Somebody speak to you. You hey, how you doing? You want to go, You want to do it? It's just the human side of it.
Yeah.
That's the human side of you. But don't let the devil determine how your day going to be. You step out that bed in the morning, you give God the glory. Say, Lord, I don't care what's going on. I don't care how much trouble I may face today. I'm going to still give you the glory.
Yes, sir.
You still God regardless of what goes on in my life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I still love you and I'm going to still praise you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to still lift you up. And I don't care who see me. Because the Lord said if you be ashamed of him in the eyes of man, he'll be ashamed of you in the eyes of his Father. I don't need him to be ashamed of me.
Yes, sir.
I don't need him to be ashamed of me.
Yeah.
I need him all up in my business.
Yeah.
Amen.
I need him all in my business.
Yes, sir.
I tell my kids all the time, I know they get tired of hearing me. I'm steady preaching something at the house all the time. Ain't that right, children? All the time. But it's for their good, though. I do it because I love them.
Yeah.
The Bible said, bring up a child where they should go. When they get old, they won't depart from it. They might stray off a little bit, they coming back.
Yeah.
Because God gonna make sure of that.
Amen.
God gonna make sure of that. And I tell them because I love them. And it's my responsibility to do that.
Yes, sir.
It's to let them know. And if I don't, then, hey, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with the Lord. And I don't want to be in trouble with him. I already did enough. I already did enough. I already did enough. Let's be encouraged today.
Amen.
Troubles don't last always.
Amen.
Weeping may endure for the night, but joy come in the morning time. It's up to you though. It's up to you how your day turns out. You may go out of here today and the devil may slap you right upside your head. Something to make you mad. Somebody may run in front of you and curse you up and down. But it's how you react to it.
That's right.
I tell them, I said, man, I tell my kids, I said, you don't have to react to everything. Angry, you reacting to everything. Oh, well, he did this, he did that. I said, that really wasn't necessary, I just seen it. But Dad, I said, but nothing. But nothing. I try to teach them that because it's not. It's not. Can you please stand all over the congregation?
Amen.
There may be somebody in there that